Ramit says, also, did you know that Freak Show deleted everything? He got called out by the Adonis Paul crowd and this what? Adonis Fall crowd and the Cinemas guy. They doxed him and he freaked the hell out. No. Freak Show, not like this, boyo. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. It's a Freak Show, one who used to cover Wayne Lambright. He used to turn up to this for... think about how retarded that is. Think about how retarded that is. You left my Discord claiming someone. By the way, I found out all about that. There was never a doxer in my Discord. It was just claimed, and he ran away from the fucking Discord on someone telling him it was fucking true. So no time for that shit. No time for it. And after he's fucked off, what? It looks like he's done what? He's deleted everything because he got called out by Adonis Fall. I don't know. I know Adonis AP is Adonis Paul. I don't know Adonis Fall. And the Cinemas guy, Cinemas is the one that Ralph went on his show, right? I assume that's who you're talking about. And they've doxed him and he's freaked the hell out. Yeah, you can't freak out over getting doxed, man. Like, if you're insecure about who you are or insecure about your fucking life in some way, shape, or form, don't fucking come to the internet to try and do this shit. Because the moment you get doxed is the moment you're going to cry because you were embarrassed about something that you did in your life. And if you've always just not cared, you've just been yourself, you know, you're fine. It's the reason why Ralph fails so much, because even Ralph wants to brag like he's a rock star. He knows he's a massive degenerate, and he knows this. And he hates the fact that he is that massive degenerate, because he really wants to have a traditional lifestyle. It's just sad shit you see all the time. Ralph is the equivalent of an OnlyFans woman who shows her tits off all the time, gets railed by a bunch of dudes, never actually settles down with kids, and by the time she's in her fucking 40s or 50s, she's not got anyone with her. Not anyone who gives a fuck about her at all. Do you know what I mean? It was really Cinemas. So Cinemas doxed Freak Show. I don't think AP would have done at all. So Cinemas doxed Freak Show and he deleted fucking everything. Is that right? Word on the street is that Freak Show has a shady past, perhaps a skin beef. A skin beef? I don't know what that means. Freak Show has a real shady past. I'm glad he left the fucking Discord. So funny that he'd sit there and say that someone else in my Discord was bad while he left the fucking Discord, and it turns out, according to Graham in the chat, he had a shady past. I don't know what that means. But then you said perhaps a skin beef. I don't know what that means. I don't give a shit if he was a different race. Who cares about that? VHS, I'm in the cowshed. Come get me, bish, moo woo. There you go. Rush Pab saying, I actually like the guy, and he completely flipped the script on me on a dime. Freak Show admitted to being in prison. For what, though? What was he in prison for? Bruh. Yeah, he admitted to being in prison, but never said for what. Bruh. God, I didn't know he was in prison. No one told me that. God. What was he in prison? I'm intrigued. I put my controller down. What was he in prison for? He's been run out of multiple communities. I think he might have a... What's a skin beef? What does that mean? A skin argument? Yeah, what's a skin beef? I don't know what that is. Do you mean he's racist? Or... I don't honestly know what that means. A skin beef. Because he used to chill in Doomer's chat. He knows Doomer's dark skin, so if you wouldn't have a skin beef would mean he's racist to people. I assume. I don't know. Honestly, I'm trying to figure it out. What does skin beef mean? Do I have to Google these things again? Like, gotta Google all these new fucking words people are coming up with. That's why we don't say racism anymore. We say skin beef. Pork rind? A skin beef is a sex offender. Sorry. How... I don't know why skin beef is sex offender. I don't know what that is. But what? What? So Freak Show was actually a freak, says the mood, right? So Freak Show, who's shitting and laughing at Wayne Lambright, who decided to leave my Discord because he decided someone else was nefarious in there. A doxer, like elite doxings and stuff, which just is bullshit, obviously. And it turns out that he's actually a sex offender. Wow. A public wanker, says Rush Pabs, question mark. According to Urban Dictionary, skin beef is someone who engaged in sexual activities in the proximity of others. Oh. So he's a sex offender because he's had his penis out in front of people in public. Skin beef is slang for a type of sexual offense. I know, got Pikachu. I've no idea. I know, wifey's just hearing this too. We may have to go for a smoke quickly and have a conversation. What the fuck, right? Wifey's just like... He jokes it publicly, notices gay locker. I'm not saying that's true, hence the question mark, right? I know, but skin beef is literally what it is. It's someone who's engaged in sexual activities in the proximity of others. No. What does that mean?
Don't know it.
A flasher says IR? See, I'm being generous here, right? I've heard that in America, there's a lot of crazy stuff where someone can have a piss on, like... But if they're drunk and... people pissing on playgrounds when they're drunk. They can obviously become but they go on a sex offenders register. I don't know. I don't know. I'm speculating here. What the fuck? Red Panda dropping a membership to Big Birds. Oh, he's going to be so happy. Big Birds with a membership there. Oh, look at that. He's going to be so happy. He biggest fan of the show is Big Bird, sir. He loves me. He loves the family. He's like, he said, Mrs. Cog is beautiful. He says there's all this lovely stuff. He's such a nice guy. Big Birds, enjoy that membership. Enjoy that, buddy. Here you go.
You sound like a cog bod.
He specifically sent me a DM saying, I wish I had a wife like yours. She sounds amazing. Oh, that's right. Sofa King Tug saying, everyone here fails geography. Oh, I'm terrible at geography, buddy. Hands up, I failed, right? Where are you getting this from, Gromit? Show content. I know, yeah, what is this? Oh man, I could say more. What? It sounds like a cockpot. I'm just reading grammar in the chat, by the way. That's all I am. Same law here. If you get caught having a piss anywhere other than a toilet, it's classed as indecent exposure. Right. Oh, is that anywhere? I've no idea. I don't typically use public bathrooms or piss randomly in public. I can just hold it and just get and have a piss. And you've seen me do long shows, right? Yeah. I want in on this Discord call, says Rush Pabs. Gosh, like I say, I am in the chat in the Discord right now. Anyone can jump in. And Graham, if you want to jump in and tell us what the fuck this is about, because that's some random shit to read in the chat today. Oh, it's hilarious though. It is hilarious from my point of view. I don't give two shits. The guy fucked off from was just like, oh, there's a weird guy in your fucking Discord, and I'm like, and now I'm learning that he flashes in public. Man.
He was the weird guy.
Yeah, that wife's like, he was the fucking weird guy, right? Gay logger, yes. And if it's within certain distance from a school or park, it's a sex offense, indecent exposure. Right? Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what it is. Again, I'm just basing this on what I know about the law, and I think I've seen this in like fucking TV shows and stuff. And what you're saying, he's been a skin beef, which is exposing himself in front of other people. And if you do know more, Graham, please, because if it's all public details and public information anyway, which is, I guess that's where you've got it from, I'm only reading your chat here. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to go for a smoke, though. Maybe there'll be more in chat when I get back. Maybe Wifey will be, like, reading the chat as we're having a smoke and tell me. But yeah, not Miku saying, this is why I talk to, like, 2 people in the Discord, and one of them is Cog, right? And I only talk to a few people in the Discord and stuff like that as well. Freak Show would always jump into the Discord when I was talking to other people, or jump in when I was, like, working out a show or sorting out a show and stuff like that. He always would, and I'd be like, sat there just getting a show ready for Ralph, and I used to jump in the Discord if people wanted to jump in while I was doing that for a few hours. And he'd always jump in, ask how I did the show, so he could learn how to do it for doing Wayne Lambright or whatever, and it's like, yeah, whatever. Had no idea. He never ever mentioned this to me. Never ever fucking mentioned this to me. I didn't ask because I don't really go into. I don't go doxing everyone that you fucking know. But like I say, I didn't really know him. He jumped in for a bit, and then when he fucked off, it was really fucking abrupt and weird as well. And I was like, what a fucking weirdo. What a weirdo. So I had no time for the fucking guy for what? When did he fuck off? Like a year and a half ago? 2 years ago? And now I'm finding out. Now I'm finding out he's a sex offender. This is crazy. Oh. Right, I'm going to just go for a smoke. People can hear you if you want to talk, obviously. Yeah. I'm glad he's not in the Discord. I'm glad he's not been there for 2 years, but what a weird fuck. What an actual freak show. Anyway, I'm going to go for a smoke. I'll be back.
All right. Yeah. Only difference, the first time I've actually been in the Discord was this fucking year. So,
yeah. A lot of people, like I say, it's a public Discord. People can jump in, and if we find anyone's nefarious, we kick them out. But it's only, you can't know that until someone does digging, and I don't do digging when it comes to that because I don't give a shit. People just join Discords all day, and most people join on like random alt accounts, random this, that, and the other. And when Freak Show joined, I knew nothing about him. He's just someone who calls himself Freak Show Anonymous on the internet. And he just jumped in and he asked, like a million people do this. They jump in, they'll ask me how to do OBS, how to do sound, how to do After Effects, how to do Photoshop, how to do this. Because I know what I'm doing with them, so I can teach them how to do that sort of stuff. I'm never going to say, I've always helped out. I'm never going to have an issue with that. But that doesn't mean because I'm helping you out, I'm then going to go, what's your past, buddy? If you've got a criminal record, like, do you know what I mean? You have to, if you've got a criminal record, I can't help you with Photoshop. I'm sorry. That's how it is. Yeah, I just, you know, I didn't really give a shit because he'd jump in, he'd talk, who cares? But to find out, and then when he left, I thought he was fucking, I just thought he was weird in general when he left because I was just like, you're a fucking weirdo. Like, do you know what I mean? Oh, you've jumped into Discord. Our only communication has literally been through him, like, asking me about OBS and this, that, and the other. And that's about it. And then it's just like, and then he turned up to the chat going, oh, hi guys, good to see everyone. Then he sends me a DM going, I'm leaving your Discord. There's someone really weird in your chat. I can't tell you anything though. This needs to stay under the radar. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, what does that, you're not going to tell me who the weird person is? Turns out it was him.
No, elaborate. Give me the fucking name. I will search it up.
Right? And then after I finally spoke to
That's what I fucking do.
Had a lot of private conversations. It turns out that they got the person they were very upset with, and then they explained who it was. I went to that person. They told me everything as well, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And so I had no time for it, and I just went, "I don't care. I don't. It's so stupid." Like, and it's like they were like, "Oh, he's so nefarious. Oh, he's a big doxer," and I was like, "No, he's not." And it's just stupid shit. So they got very upset over nothing, and it turns out that he's a sex offender. Okay, well, wouldn't you know it? What a fucking weirdo. And I'm glad, like I say, about 2 years he's not at least been in the Discord, so that's a good fucking thing. That's a good fucking thing. Oh, gosh. And yeah, it's just weird, like I say. There are some decent people in the world. There are definitely some decent people. And like I say, but that Freak Show has been doxxed and been turned out that he's a sex offender, and so he's deleted fucking everything. I guess it's off to another community now. Guess he's not talking about Wayne Lambright no more. That's bad. That's bad. But seriously, he was a freak all along. He was the freak all along, says Mrs. Cog, right? He's trying to say it was other people when it was him. VHS, that's not Cog. Weirdo on the stream. That's just cried here with us. Decided to let whatever fallout that was going to happen, says Rush. Yep. Grammy, I'm not in the Discord or outside. Join the call. The only way I could speak is by calling you directly. Okay, I'll give you a call. Gram's not in my Discord. Aren't you? I thought you were. I thought we shared a Discord, but I'll call you. Can I call you? So you said I'm not in the Discord or outside the Discord. Join the call. The only way I could speak is by calling Cook directly. That's fine. Freak Show tried to dramatize my leaving. Yeah, he really did. Yeah, he really tried to dramatize Rush not being here. It was like, oh, it's because of the big doxer. It's fucking stupid. Oh gosh, it's so funny. And it was like, no. I mean, I'll rejoin when I go to the border camp or whatever. What? Sorry, what? Wait. Can I? 1 second. I can message you, right? So I can call you. Hello. There you go. So I can message. I'll try and call. Give it a second. I'm going to jump out of the Discord and try and do a call here. This is all rumors, by the way. Oh. But, I mean, is it rumors when you find out he's a sex offender and he deletes fucking everything? Like, that sounds like it was pretty on the money if he's deleted everything. But again, I don't know. Graham, we can hear you. I'll turn down the game sound, actually. Yo.
What up? I'm in the car, so if there's feedback, I apologize.
Yeah, don't worry about the feedback, man. Like I say, we're just trying to... So is this it's rumors, I guess this is.
Yeah, no, it's all speculation. So the lowdown dirty is he was fucking around with all the Cyrax trolls, Jack Rance, and all these fucking idiot cinemas specifically. He was doing a lot of these panel shows, right? And let me hang on. I'm still getting? Hang on, 1 sec. I'm still getting like your show in the background. There we go. So yeah, the fucking Cyraxbergs doxed him, and Cinemas kicked him the fuck off the panel, and said he was into some shady shit, and immediately that fucking night, Freaky deleted fucking everything, bro.
Everything.
Wow. He disappeared from the internet, and I went on. I went on to his. I found one of his alts, and I sent him a comment like, "Not like this, boyo," and he's all okay. Season 2 coming soon, and there's so yeah, it's all speculation about the skin beef. I'm not accusing him of something that I don't know. But the speculation is, why would you delete fucking everything? He doesn't have a job. He doesn't have a family. So it's not like he's trying to protect himself. What he does have is a fucking prior record in the penitentiary. And he claims it was MDMA or whatever. But the speculation is he's got some kind of shady fucking shit. Why else would you freak the fuck out when people find out who you are?
Right,
you know?
right. Who cares if if you've been arrested for a bit of fraud or something, who gives a shit? You got arrested for a little bit of theft or something, who gives a shit? Got arrested for a drug possession, who gives a fuck, right? It's like there's certain things you get like he's deleted fucking everything. Like
there's certain things. There's a select few things in our hemisphere. I'm not going to use the word fucking sector, but there's certain fucking raps that you're not going to wipe off with gasoline. He's been ejected out of multiple communities that he gloms onto, like some kind of weird guy. The whole thing's fucked up. There's more history there, but it's not my place to really spell it out and all this. The reason I even mentioned it is because, you know, the way he obsessed over Lambright, which was a little bit weird.
I don't care if he's going to laugh at. I don't care if he's going to laugh at Lambright. I don't really have an issue with Lambright because Lambright, even when the worst shit's happened to him, which is kind of funny, it's just like he still somehow goes, "I'm having a great day, guys." And it's just there have been times when Lambright's been funny to laugh at, but yeah, he decided he wanted Lambright to be like because I talk about Ralph a lot, and again, I didn't find Ralph and go, "Oh, he's my lol cow." Ralph and I knew one another. He used to come on the fucking show and stuff like that. And I've never been on Ralph's show, but he's definitely come onto my show before. And I've never been on Ralph's show. Like, it's just so crazy. And I just find it so weird, the whole situation, because I'm just like, because obviously Ralph freaked out on the show. And after that, I really didn't pay that much attention to Ralph, apart from when it was really fucking funny. And obviously, he was clearly freaking out from this. So I started coverage of that. I did coverage of Warski with that and anyone like that. And then, but when he's turned up to this scene, he's just like, oh, Cog just talks about Ralph. And he decided to do, I guess, the same thing. Because a lot of people do this where it's like, oh, we'll just find a lol cow. And it's like, right, but sometimes people need to have about 4 or 5 or 6 people to go through because obviously it gets stagnant content and stuff. Whereas Ralph, to me, is just literally, it's just a plethora. So.
Rotation. See, the thing about Wayne is I still view him as mostly harmless. He looks like
same.
Oh, fucking hell. He looks like just a guy or what living out in the desert.
Yeah.
What Wayne's desert thing. He's totally irrelevant. But the whole thing with Freaky Beaky, look, between all of us on the internet show here today, I called it a year and a half ago and felt really fucking bad about saying anything. I said, I don't know about Freaky. He's fucking slimy. He feels something ain't right. He don't sniff right. And after that, for like 3 or 4 months, I felt really bad because Freaky, you know, he never said a disparaging word or anything like this. And so I was real cautious about that. I don't like to talk about people like that, but that's the word on the street. There's no veritable information on this. It's just a pattern of behavior. It's all speculation and internet gossip.
That's
weird
fair.
shit.
That's fair.
As long as short.
Right. Well, I'm going to jump back into the Discord, the group Discord, but appreciate you coming on to tell us, man.
Yeah, sorry about the shitty audio. I'm in the car fucking riding around.
It's fine, man. It's fine, man. But I'll catch you later, Graham. I'll see you back in the chat.
All right, bro.
Bye-bye. All righty. We're back in here. Hello there, Mood. Thank you for joining us as well. And cried. Well, that's crazy. That's some crazy shit. That's so funny. He's just deleted fucking everything because people have found out about his
Hello.
record. Hello there.
So, how we doing?
Doing good. Your audio's
Great.
coming through really loud for me, but I'll turn it down.
Do I need to whisper?
No, you'll be fine now.
Okay, cool.
How dare you not call for a better sound telecommunication place? Says Restart. How dare you not call from a better place with a better sound? Oh, that's fair. Gosh, that's insane.
I do this-
You learn new things about
Yeah.
people every day. Fucking hell.
Well, he thought he was a bit freaky, but I never expected him to be this kind of freaky.
I thought his name was based on he wanted to have like a channel which was, you know, you'd go to the freak show and he'd have freaks that he'd laugh at, lolcows. That's what I thought his name meant. Seems it doesn't. Seems it's something else.
Yeah,
But basically,
honestly.
he's been naked or something in front of other people.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, naked or jerking himself off in front of people. I couldn't tell you. Is it
Maybe
a
we
cook?
can call him the speak show.
Skin beef is what it's called, and I'm learning about what that is today. So, a skin beef. Not good.
It's funny.
Rush Power says, I'm giving Freak Show the benefit of the doubt.
Shit about you.
Rush says, I'll give Freak Show the benefit of the doubt, even though he threw me under the bus. Just seems a little bit weird that he's being doxxed and people have doxxed him and obviously found his criminal record and then he deletes everything. If it was something like it was just a drug possession, he'd be like, so what? I got, arrested for drug possession. Give a shit. Like, do you know what I mean? Something like that. Like, no one would give a fuck. No one give a shit. But it's a skin beef, and it's like, what are the details of that? And I don't know, as he said, there's an NDA on it or something, so I don't know. Sounds weird. Can't disclose what happened there, even though he was guilty.